Achelle Global Artistic Director for e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I'm super excited to share with you the e.l.f. Precision brushes that launch in October on e.l.fcosmetics.com. These brushes are super cool and beautiful. They're actually patent pending because of their unique handle design, which is triangular shaped. Now, I was really inspired by different trends that I was seeing on social media on marble backgrounds, really beautiful interior design with those white, pristine bathrooms, and some really cool design elements like geometrically shaped lamps, tables, architecture outside. Just really being inspired by all these different elements is what created the design. So these are actually ergonomically shaped. It's a triangular handle that has a flat surface. You can rest your finger comfortably, and then this triangular shape in your hand actually holds the brush comfortably, so you have control for precision application of makeup. So the first brush is this $12 Precision Blender. This brush is my favorite. This is brush 102. It's $12. It's the Precision Multi-Blender Massager. It's super cool because of this unique curved shape, and it has these little massaging bulbs on the top to actually comfortably go over the skin and massage your product into your face. So it really gives this really nice sensorial effect while blending in your product flawlessly. So what you want to do with this brush is you want to apply foundation on the back of your hands like a palette. So just pump a little foundation. I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation onto your hand, and then just swirl this in to really get the formula all over the brush, and then just sort of paint it on your face. It's going to be super soft. All of these brush hairs are actually cruelty-free, so they're really great for wet or dry product. Just make sure to blend that all the way down into your neck so you have no lines. Grab a little bit more, get it right there on top of the forehead. You can see how that really just created a soft, beautiful, even canvas. I always like to set my foundation in with powder. So we have a powder brush for that. So this is our Precision Powder Brush number 101. It's $12. Super fluffy. It has loosely compacted hair, so it's going to lightly dust on product. And so I'm using our finishing powder from Beautifully Bare. And what you want to do is just lightly dust over the powder so it grabs onto the hair, and then tap off any excess, and then just dust it all over the skin. So you can't forget to contour or non-tour if you want a little bit more of a subtle look. So I'm going to be using our e.l.f. bronzer palette, and we have our e.l.f. Precision Sculpting Brush, brush 104. This is $10, and it has a really nice curved shape. So it's going to be really soft going over the hollows of the cheek, along the nose, sides of the forehead, anywhere you really want to create dimension. This brush is $10. And just really, really great. It's going to be a little bit more compact, so it's going to really pack on the color. So what you do is just grab the product. You can really see how nicely it adheres to the brush, and then just lightly sort of apply the color anywhere you want to sculpt. Just creating natural sort of shadows. This next brush is brush 103, our Airbrush Blender. It's $12 and has this really nice flat-sided surface so it gets right against the skin. Now this is great because it buffs out any lines, so it really is acting sort of like an airbrush. You want to just blend over any of those lines so it looks really seamless into the skin. Wax on, wax off. The next brush is brush 105, our Airbrush Stipple. This has 2 layers of hair, so it's really going to softly apply color to the face and sort of a sheer application. So this is good for blush, bronzer, highlighter, foundation if you just want a very sheer coverage. So I'm using our cream blush palette, and all you want to do is just lightly sort of dip the product, and you can already see it's really sort of adhering to the brush. And then I like to apply it to the back of my hand to see how much the brush has actually gotten on and sort of stipple any excess, and I can work back from my hand. And then you just want to dab it or stipple it onto the face. It's going to give you a really nice sheer wash of colors. This is great for blush, bronzer, highlighter. I like to put a little bit kind of right on top of the lid as well. Just sort of gives a nice warmth to the skin. You can go back, add a little bit more. You can also go over with that Airbrush Blender again, just to make sure it's softly blended in. If you want to add a little bit of a highlight with this stipple brush, go ahead and just grab some highlighter to really illuminate the face. I'm using the Baked Duo. And a nice little trick to this to really grab extra pigment is to scratch off some of the formula into the cap and then dip it in. So just go along any high points of the face, sort of where light would naturally hit. You can put a little bit on the Cupid's bow. I like to go on the inner corners of the eye, even under that brow bone a little bit. Anywhere light naturally hits. To really get those eyebrows on fleek, we have Precision Brush 203, our duo-sided eyebrow brush. This has a nice spoolie on one side to really groom the hairs into shape. And then we have this nice slanted brush to really draw on the hairs to shape it. So I am using our lock-on liner and brow cream. And so what you want to do is just grab a little in the pot onto the hair, and then just sort of in feathery light strokes apply it to the brow. To add some color to the eye, we have brush 201, our eyeshadow brush. This is a nice, densely compact brush that's curved, so you can really pat on the color to the eyelid. It's $5. So I'm going to be using our Nude Rose Gold eyeshadow palette and just grabbing the color and then just patting it onto the lid, working it right into that crease of the eye. adding a little bit of dimension by adding a slightly darker color right on the outer corner. Going underneath a little bit. To create that perfect line, we have brush 204, a Precision eyeliner brush. This has a really nice tapered point to really get close to the lash line, and it's extremely soft, so it's gentle when you're applying to that delicate eye area. You could also use this as a lip liner or even to apply brow products, precision point concealer, so it has lots of different uses. I'm going to be using our Aqua Molten Liquid eyeshadow. And so what I'm going to do is just literally grab it from the top and then apply it straight to my lash line. Metallics are super popular this year. And then apply it to the bottom lash line as well. If you really want to create that soft smoky eye, we have brush 202, our Precision Smoky Smudge Brush. This brush is nice and tapered, so it's going to get right underneath the lash line. It's also very soft, so it's gentle on the under eye area. So just go right in there and sort of softly smudge the eye. Finished off with a lip color, I'm using our Beautifully Bare Touch of Berry lipstick for just a nice tint of color. Side note, don't worry about the brushes being white. They're really easy to clean. Just take our brush remover wipes and just brush off the color. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to hear what you think of these precision brushes. If you want me to do more videos on e.l.f. products and the inspiration behind them, please leave a comment below and let me know what products you want me to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Ask Achelle, and most importantly, have a beautiful day.